Welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking Transformers, and most specifically Bumblebee the movie, which is set for release in December of 2018, and today we are talking San Diego Comic-Con, and some of the details, and some of the footage from Paramount Pictures panel event. And so in my previous video we talked about this being Decepticon Blitzwing, and your comments have been interesting, let's just say that. Overall, I think there is disappointment. However, there is also a fair amount of excitement that this is Decepticon Blitzwing and the potential of seeing him as a triple changer. But if you want to catch that full video, you can do so via the link in the description box below. But there was plenty of other details which came from Paramount Pictures panel event, and all of which I think were very positive. So first, Planet Cybertron, the home of the Transformers, will be featured. And as I mentioned in my previous video, it was suggested that Bumblebee is being treated as a fugitive by the Decepticons as Big Yella has fled Planet Cybertron. So we're not entirely sure the premises of why Bumblebee has fled Cybertron and at what stage of the Cybertronian War we are at during the 1980s, but in the 2007 film, the war had consumed the planet. Either way, this leads to some very exciting visuals and sequences for Bumblebee the movie. For example, what is Cybertron going to look like? Is it going to look like this, the original Bay Vision? Or is it going to look like this, the secondary Bay Vision? Or is it going to look like this, the third Bay Vision? Or is it going to look like none of these and we're going to get something completely different? And are we going to see Cybertron only at a time of war, or are we going to get an opportunity to see Cybertron prior to the Cybertronian War, and a world which was in peace, which I personally think would be rather awesome. So Planet Cybertron has been confirmed for Bumblebee the movie, and this came from director Travis Knight himself. But with the home of the Transformers being featured, surely you have to involve the great leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime. Well, Travis Knight did not disappoint. Now, not only did Travis Knight drop some exclusive footage which appears to be epic, but also at the Paramount panel event, the studio and Travis Knight seemed to hint towards the future of the Transformers live action universe, as Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, made a surprise appearance as part of the fandom, and he had a question for director Travis Knight. In true Optimus Prime tone, Cullen asked, "What does it take for an Autobot to get his own movie around here?" A huge hint towards when will Optimus Prime appear in his very own Transformers standalone movie. Now, Travis Knight had fun with the question, replying to Cullen, stating that you have to have great emotion, and Cullen replied again in the voice of Optimus Prime. But the entire interaction, which you can find online, just felt like something they were hinting at for the live action universe. So could an Optimus Prime movie be next for Transformers on the big screen? And could it be directed once again by Travis Knight? We have spoke about this before on my YouTube channel, so make sure you check out my previous video where we talked about Optimus Prime and the potential of a spin-off. But in terms of Travis Knight, it really does depend on the reception of Bumblebee the movie. So Peter Cullen was in attendance, the voice of Optimus Prime, but Paramount Pictures were not done, because in the footage shown at Comic-Con, it was reported that there was a G1 hologram of Optimus Prime shown as part of Bumblebee the movie. So first, the leader of the Autobots is now confirmed, and not just by voice, but with a visual appearance, and this sounds either like a flashback for Bumblebee, or maybe again it ties to Cybertron and be communicating with Optimus while he is on Earth. I have not seen the footage, only the Comic-Con audience were privy to that, but it sounds awesome. A G1 version of Optimus Prime. So this is going to be different to any other version we have seen from the Michael Bay universe for Optimus. Epic. So two massive confirmations, making this movie sound much bigger than just a throwaway film, which some of the fandom had classed it as in the past, stating that Paramount really had no faith in Bumblebee the movie. Well, I think those people were a little too quick to judge, as we have three villains, one of which, or maybe all three, are triple changers. We have a solid cast, we have an emotional and character driven story, and we have Optimus Prime and Planet Cybertron. So for an apparent throwaway film, This sounds pretty big. I personally am very excited about the details which we have found out from San Diego Comic-Con. And what do you think of this Optimus Prime hologram? What could it mean? What's its purpose? And which state would you like to see planet Cybertron in? Prior to the war? Mid-war? What sort of stage do you think Cybertron will be in? So get involved in the comment section below. And one final thing I want to throw out there. Paramount Pictures seemed to go pretty big at Comic-Con. They didn't hold back. Cybertron, Prime, Blitzwing, and I'm just stepping on the side of caution. How much more do we want them to give away? Do you want to see Prime's hologram in a trailer, or would you rather see it at the cinema? I'm just asking this because I am excited, but I'm nervous because of the positive reception. Paramount might feel that they need to keep pushing details out, and that's fine if they're small, but don't fall on the side of Transformers The Last Night, where you pushed every detail out and left nothing to the imagination when going to see the film at the cinema. So part of me does kind of hope they don't show the hologram, and that is because I want to see it at the cinema, in the moment. But I'll probably watch it anyway, so, you know, I don't know. I'm drawn between the two. I'm unsure. I just don't want to have seen everything before I get to see the movie on the big screen. But I want to get your views and opinions on it in the comment section below, because if you did see the promotional and the marketing campaign of Transformers The Last Night, you know what I'm talking about. So get involved in the topics today. Let me know what you think of the involvement of Planet Cybertron, Optimus Prime, and how do you think Paramount should move forward after Comic-Con? Keep releasing details, show Optimus Prime as a hologram in the trailer, or hold back until we get to see the film on the big screen. Is less still more? That's the question I'm putting to you today. Get involved, and all that's left to be said is please rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Delzinski, signing out.